Match number 10 of the Indian Premier League, it was the Delhi Capitals up against the Sunrisers Hyderabad in Vizag, which was Delhi Capitals' last home game in their Vizag leg. The two captains came out for the toss in Pat Cummins for the Sunrisers Hyderabad and Akshar Patel, just his second game as a captain of the Delhi Capitals. And Sunrisers Hyderabad, Pat Cummins won the toss and elected to bat first, quite opposite of what the trend has been throughout the IPL till now. But a very big factor for that was that this was going to be an afternoon game, whereas all the other games, most of them have been the night games. The two openers from the Sunrisers Hyderabad came trying to exploit the conditions to the fullest, but Delhi, the kind of win they had last time around against the Lucknow Super Giants, they carried on from there. And Vipraj Nigam, who had an outstanding day last time around against the Lucknow Super Giants, this run out that he did of Abhishek Sharma totally changed everything for the Delhi Capitals, where it was looking like a high scoring game with the dismissal of Abhishek Sharma first and then Nitish Kumar Reddy in no time completely changed things in favor of Delhi. And it was looking like that the mighty destructive Sunrisers batting lineup might now struggle to go to a score that is way above par. But then on the other hand, their other destructive opener Travis Head continued playing his shots, trying to make sure that despite two early wickets, he keeps the tempo up. But he also wasn't able to stay for long because he had to depart. And with him, on the other hand, it was Nitish Kumar Reddy also who had to depart back to the pavilion. Two or more wickets in no time, quick succession. The Delhi team continued to get the wickets, but then was Aniket Verma and Heinrich Klaasen who tried to get back Sunrisers Hyderabad back into the game. Heinrich Klaasen playing the spinners really well, like he always does. Aniket Verma has been a sensational turn, a sensational find for the SRH till now. 74 runs in today's game against the Delhi Capitals, and on the previous game as well, he played just 5 or 6 balls and hit one ball to the stand. So it's been quite a great start to the season for the youngster. And with him was Heinrich Klaasen, and both of them were trying to score those big runs for their franchise. Heinrich Klaasen had to depart back to the pavilion after scoring 39 runs for his franchise Sunrisers Hyderabad, and at this point the SRH was looking in a spot of bother. The match was starting to turn in favor of the Delhi Capitals, and that happened because half of the batting lineup of the Sunrisers Hyderabad, the destructive half, had to return back to the pavilion. But that did not stop Aniket Verma. He continued to play his shots, continued and hit 6 sixes in his innings of 74 runs. An absolute splendid performance by him. Majority of the reason why the Sunrisers reached to a total of 160. But then Heinrich Klaasen had to depart, and Aniket Verma continued to play his shots, making sure that they go and score 160 runs at least on a track which was looking a little slow. And Heinrich Klaasen had already gone back to the pavilion. Aniket Verma, who was the lone warrior for the Sunrisers Hyderabad, also had to depart of the bowling of Kuldeep Yadav. Kuldeep Yadav having a splendid day with the ball. 3 wickets. He's been that silent hero for the Delhi Capitals till now. It's just their second game, and he has continued to pick wickets, continued to get the Delhi team back in the game, where Delhi Capitals at one point was looking like that maybe after an early wickets, the Aniket Verma is getting Sunrisers Hyderabad back into the game. Kuldeep Yadav came and made sure that he takes the wicket off the youngster and send him back to the pavilion, making sure that it's the experience at the end of the day that takes over the younger generation at this point of time. This man on your screen right now, Mitchell Starc, 5 wickets for the Aussie bowler. Does not have had a great time with the Kolkata Knight Riders in the first half of the tournament, but he showed what he's really made of in the playoffs in that campaign for the Kolkata Knight Riders, and doing exactly the opposite for the Delhi Capitals. He started with his tempo, with his best bowling from the first game as well. Last time he was really good. Today he showed that period of rest which he took from the Champions Trophy, he has has really looks very fresh and is picking wickets on regular intervals. 5 wickets for Pat Cummins, and at the point of mid-innings, this is what the total of Sunrisers Hyderabad looked like. 163 runs on the board, with 74 by Aniket Verma being the maximum runs by any batter. If you just look at the rest of the scoreboard, it was just Heinrich Klaasen and Aniket Verma who scored the majority of the runs, almost close to 110 runs by both of them combined out of the 160 runs that the Sunrisers Hyderabad had put on. If SRH wanted to come back in this game with such a low total, their only way was to pick early wickets, but exactly opposite happened, because Cheik FM and Faf du Plessis, both of them came out in their full swing. Both of them came out all guns blazing, starting to attack the bowlers, making sure that they achieve this total before 20 overs so that their net run rate is also in control, making sure that there is no chance of the Delhi Capitals to lose this game. Both continue to do so. At the point of 6 overs, Delhi were cruising through to the target with 652 runs in their first 6 overs, chasing a total of just 164 runs. And by the time the power play ended, it was very sure that the Delhi Capitals is about to win this game. It was just going to be about how quickly the Delhi Capitals wins the game from here, and that's exactly what the two openers continued to do after this as well. Faf du Plessis reaching his 50 in no time, quite a fiery knock. The same Faf du Plessis, even at the age of 40, looks very similar to the Faf who was playing for the RCB a couple of seasons ago, and making sure that when he's come out for the Delhi Capitals as a vice captain, as a member of that leadership group, he makes sure that the Delhi Capitals just doesn't win, but wins in an emphatic style. But he had to go back to the pavilion. Great day for Zishan Ansari, making his IPL debut. Leg spinner coming from the UP T20 League. Did really well over here. So great boost for him by getting Faf du Plessis as his IPL wicket on his first game as well. Would be a really proud moment for him. But by then, the match was far away gone from the Sunrisers Hyderabad. And after that, Jake FM, who was struggling to score runs a little bit, hit 1-6, but on the next ball itself had to go back to the pavilion again of the bowling of Zishan Ansari, his second wicket of the night. And Jake FM did started to look in song, but by that time he had to depart back to the pavilion. But then it was Abhishek Porel who before that it was KL Rahul who was playing his first game for the Delhi Capitals, missed the last game because of the birth of his baby girl. And when he came out today, his intentions were very clear. The intentions were not to get settled in, but to finish the game as soon as possible. He came out, a very short cameo, 5 ball, 15 runs, including 1-6. And over there, it looked like KL Rahul might just have different shades to his T20 batting career this time around, but still a long way to go. We'll have to wait and watch if he sticks to this or not. But KL Rahul had to return back to the pavilion. Third wicket for Zishan Ansari, a dream debut, IPL debut for the leg spinner coming from the Uttar Pradesh. KL Rahul, after a short cameo, had to go back. But till then, all the Delhi Capitals batters were making sure that they come out and hit each and every ball that is coming their way, so that the game ends in no time and the Delhi Capitals just doesn't win this game, wins it, so that the net run rate actually gets affected in a positive way. Few runs were left and the remaining stuff was done by Abhishek Porel and Tristan Stubbs. Both the Delhi Capitals middle order batters had finished the game for Delhi in no time. 16 overs is what it took the Delhi Capitals to score the total of 64. And it was a great win for the Delhi Capitals. 2 out of 2 now, sitting second on the points table. On the other hand, Sunrisers Hyderabad, who have just won 1 game till now, and they aren't having the kind of season they would have wanted it to be. It's just the beginning of the IPL. Lots more games coming your way, and I hope you're enjoying the IPL highlights here on Sports Today. So stay tuned to Sports Today. If you haven't already subscribed, do press the subscribe button, and also do not forget to press the bell icon so that as soon as we are live, you guys come to know first.